If you don't want to be with me, bye.
I don't have time to be restarting. What it do, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, family. Over there.
Knee traffic.
Get on over there. No, I'm just Welcome back to another sip and chill. Now today is not gonna be like questions that someone asked me. It's just gonna be like right off the bat, like conversation between me and my man, like stuff that we kick it about, that we talk about all the time, or sometimes we be talking about y'all and other people too, y'all business too. Now just like just regular talk and stuff like that. We got some cranberry grape juice, no wine today, just more like some chill. I got my pajamas, my hair ain't retightened, that's why I got on this scarf. He just woke up out his sleep. We had ate some lunch and we both is thirsty anyway, so I was like, oh, this is actually perfect time because I'm thirsty, y'all.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy Raymond. I'm in the building.
You just had to.
Yeah, we got up early, y'all. Did some yard work.
Oh
and everything.
yeah, we did a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say we did a lot of yard work because I came in at the end, but that's because I was doing stuff around the house. Like Raymond cut the grass, edged, all that other stuff he did. I wasn't out there, but I came and, you know, did a little push broom, you know,
Right.
a little suck up some leaves and stuff. But y'all, like, y'all work to me is like so peaceful. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know, when you was younger and you had to do it, it was kind of a little different. It's like your mom or somebody made you do it, but now it's like you have to do it, so you have to find peace in it and fun in it because, you know, it's the grown-up way. It's the grown-up thing to do. But this is my new glass I got y'all from Rainforest Cafe. It's so cute. It's my straw. So since I'm coming up off the back of my head, I was thinking like, okay, like what can we talk about? I was like, for one, I guess relationship problems or relationship stuff. The first thing came to my head was when you go through stuff like with your mate, you kind of want someone to talk to. But I don't think it's good to talk to someone else, especially if you haven't talked to your mate about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they can probably like give you some info or might give you some things that you probably don't need or you shouldn't use. So I think like you should talk about it with your mate. Like I want to keep it real with y'all. Like no couple is perfect. You know what I'm saying? You might see us in the picture, you all that stuff, but we get into it. We argue. We disagree. I sock them. I just put, you know, sent them to the hospital before, and we get into it. And nobody is perfect, no matter how cute they look and stuff like that.
With me, it's kind of like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think it's an issue, I shut down, you know, then to deal with it because I've been hurt so much in my past. But it's something that I have to grow with. Like I said, I've been hurt in the past and I can't let what happened in the past affect my future.
But do you think people be knowing that? Not even people, you know that, but you steady let it happen? Like it's easier said than done. I
think you get guarded, you know what I'm saying? I think people put up a wall or a shield, like I just refuse to let this happen to me again. You know what I'm saying? Even though this person isn't them,
but they could be. You looking at it like you could do the same thing that they did.
Because nobody gets in a relationship to break up, or nobody gets married to get divorced. So you thought those people would never hurt you. So what's to say that this person won't, even though you have full confidence that you don't think they will? But start to ask yourself, you know, if I made bad decisions then, you know, with relationships, what's to say I'm not making a bad decision now?
So you don't think that you should thought about that or think about that before you get into a relationship? Because I can be like, well, I'm like this because of this. Then it's like, do you think you are relationship material? Should you get into a relationship then? I
think it's all about growing pains, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a show back in the day called Growing Pains that was the bomb. You gotta go through growing pains in order to get to a real level, and you gotta let go of some of who you are. When you're in a relationship, it should not be 50-50, it should be 100-100. And you gotta understand, the same way you want to learn this person, that person gotta learn you too. You know what I'm saying? And one of my problems is I've always been the one that cater, and I wouldn't care how I felt. Even if the person was making me feel like shit, I still, this is my baby, I don't care. But as I've gotten older, I started to care a little bit more about how I feel too. Because if the person really care about me and love me, they should care about that. No, I don't never say stuff on the video just to be saying it, but I had to really do make me feel like she cared about me more than I was married before, and I feel like she cared about me more than my ex-wife did. You know what I'm saying? I went down the aisle with that one.
With that one.
At the same time, in relationships too, we could take our mate for granted too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can get to a comfort level and think that, you know what, because this person love me or this person care about me, they gonna always be there. Like, and they ain't gonna want to walk away from the situation. Ain't nothing I can do to make them want to leave. I don't know, sometimes it be little things, man, that go up and you be like, what just happened? We were just cuddling.
I swear, y'all.
Like, what just happened?
But you know what, to me, that is real relationship stuff. Like, that is real. I think, to me, if nobody is like arguing or having disagreements, sometimes I don't feel that's real. Because me, personally, if I'm not doing that, I'm planning and I'm plotting for my exit. You know what I'm saying? That's when I shut down, I go in silent, and there's nothing for me to argue with you about, because I know I'm planning to leave you, so it's a waste of arguing. You know what I'm saying?
My mom used to tell me, if two people love each other, they're gonna argue. You know,
you're gonna have disagreements.
The person who care about the most and care about you the most, y'all gonna care that much that y'all gonna irritate each other and piss each other off. But the reason why arguments happen is because you do care. Because if you didn't care, you would just say whatever.
I'm gonna say this too, but sometimes you argue with somebody because they not for you too. It's like nothing they do is right for you, so you will be irritated by every single thing that they doing. You know what I'm saying? So I say it's both ways. It's like 100%. Either somebody really love you or 100%. They really hate you. You know what I'm saying?
So yesterday we got into an argument. This was the worst date that we've ever went on. Now let me tell you something. When you in a relationship, you still got to date, okay? So we went on a date, and this was a quick little spontaneous date. We just planned, you know.
Going to grab some little appetizers.
And she got on my nerves. Do y'all hear me?
I got on
her nerves too, apparently. It was a miscommunication thing, and it was some stuff that we still had to learn about each other or whatever.
Oh, and I wanted to talk about that too. So when couples have disagreements, one person is one way and you the other way. What do y'all do, or what do you think you do when I want to handle a situation one way and you want to handle it another way? But it's like, if I'm the one always coming to cater to your need and you're not coming to cater to my need, and it's like, okay, what the heck? So what do you do?
So what she's saying is, yesterday I felt like she was dead wrong and I was dead right. Now, thing about me is, if I'm pissed and I'm trying, because I care about her, I'm trying to calm down for a second. So I won't say something that's gonna escalate even more because I'm mad. She wants to not calm down. She wants to, like,
no,
because she cares, she want to talk now with this. Where she feel like, if I'm not talking at the moment, then I must don't care.
Like, he will not talk.
So
I want to talk. So the more he not talk.
We sat at the table literally like this. Just looking at our phones. We didn't say a word to each other. The dinner came. I tried to act like I wasn't gonna eat.
One thing I wasn't gonna do was not eat. I don't play them games. I was tearing that food up.
And I was like,
I'm like, oh, thank you for not eating, because I'm eating this food.
In marriage, or, you know, when you live together, like, when you come home, let's say you had a rough day at work or whatever, give that person a couple of minutes to get themselves together, then
I agree with
bombard them with, we need to do this, we need that, we need this, the house need this, the house need that. Like, you gotta kind of have that cool down moment. It's just like working out. It's just like working out. You get on the treadmill, you get on the treadmill for an hour. The first thing the treadmill does when you done with your workout is it give you a cool down period, so your body can get back together before you get off of it. It's the same
I agree with that, because I be so much in my mode when I'm doing what I'm focused on in my head. Listen, I plan a million things in my head. I do a lot of things in my head sometimes without writing them down, and I can get them done. That's how much I think in my head. So sometimes when I come in, I'm still in that mode. Like if you was working a different shift than me, and I was coming in and I was doing what I'm doing. So if you here, I'm used to doing what I'm still doing while you're not here. So you might come and I'm like, dang, I was still in this mode. But okay, let me give him a hug and give him a kiss. You know what I'm saying? But I be really and still in my mode of what I do when I come in. I might have left some dishes in the sink. That's what I do when I come in. I wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Then I get to do whatever I do.
Like if y'all saw Zara try on haul, you'll see I came in the middle of it. And she literally went from, y'all, this is nice, to, baby, get out the way. I'm trying.
No, y'all, my skirt was so tight. I was like, hurry up, get out the way.
And I was looking like, what I do? All I did was come home from work.
I bought an extra small and that jean wasn't stretching. That's
But real talk though, man, relationships are work. It's harder than your 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the time in if you care about a person. So yesterday, I just shut down. I ain't wanna talk. Like I said, it was a misunderstanding for one.
Yeah, I came down here and slept on the couch.
Yeah, and I came together like
I was right here on this couch, like.
And she made a good point too. Like anytime we have a disagreement, it's always her who come and be like,
yes,
babe, like look, what's going on with us? You know.
And listen, I'm usually not that person. Anybody can tell you that. I don't care if you my friend, my mama, my man, I'm not coming first. That's just how I am. But I had to change that with him because he don't do it. So it's like, okay, one of us gotta do it. Damn.
And like I said, it's part of like my past. I've gotten to a place, and she'll tell you this, I've gotten to a place where I'm not begging nobody to stay with me.
You know, you should not beg, but you should care.
And I know, but that's how it feels. You know, for the things that I've been through in my past, it's like, I know I'm a great person. I know I'm a good dude. I know I'm a good man to my woman. I don't want to have to try to show nobody none of that no more, because I could prove it to you. And she knows this about me as far as being those things, great man, provider, all of that stuff.
It's just you have to keep everything
and it's kind of like I told her, the stuff that I went through in my past, one of the things that we talked about when we were dating is I don't want to deal with a woman with an attitude problem, and I'm just not gonna try to beg anybody to stay with me. It's just, if you don't want to be with me, bye. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasted a lot of time and effort in the past trying to prove to a person they shouldn't be without me. And be a year or two later and they still leave. And they think the grass is greener. Every relationship I've been in, they've all tried to come back. And it's just like, why, bro? Like, why do that? You want to be with somebody who want to be here.
The grass is never greener, and that's another topic. The grass is never greener. Like they say, the saying be, the grass is never greener, water yours. You know what I'm saying? And that is so true. Sometimes you have to like try to work it out with people. Some people, not saying that you're supposed to be ride or die, because sometimes you ain't riding, you just dying the whole time. So it's like, in that case, it's kind of like, nah. But if it's like small stuff that kind of can be worked out or whatever, and you two want to work it out, then you should try to work it out and water your own grass versus I'm gonna just go over here with him because he might treat me better. Yeah, it's a big might. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't walk away from that person if you feel like it's a big chance that you throwing away something good. You know what I'm saying? And, or you might not find better.
And then, you know, like for me yesterday, it was so small, like what we was eating.
Look, he stuck on this yesterday, ain't he?
I mean, it was just stupid. I'm thinking one thing, she thinking something else. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of what happened through text messages and stuff.
Like I said, it go with learning your mate. It go with all of that, you know.
And listen, and that's why I think sometimes disagreements happen, because the more disagreements you have, the more you learn each other. You know what I'm saying? You would have never knew this, or you would have never knew how I really felt about that if that wouldn't have happened. That's true.
When we at work and we got to train somebody, we always say that's when you want everything to go wrong, so you can show them how to fix it. And so I guess I can agree with that. You know, you want to have some things come up so you can know how, you know, how this person handle it, how that person,
or what they think about it.
You know, it's what's that one song by New Edition, like, but they talk about, you know, pretty much when it's all rosy, it's, you know, that's cool, but when the can you stand the rain? That's what it is.
Oh, that's my song.
But anyway, so when the rain comes, when the storms come, how you handling it then? You know what I'm saying? So,
or sometimes, like, I don't know, like, everybody is just different. Sometimes I get so mad. I would be like, I just want to choke them. But then you be like, I do really love him.
but you know why she gets so mad? Because she be feeling attacked. You know what I'm saying? And then with me, it'd be like, this is me. How do you feel attacked? Like, I ain't trying to attack you.
Because I'm
an
analyzer. I'm a big time analyzer.
And that's what we talking about, this, like, keep it real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I've always been the type, I took a class when I was younger, like an etiquette class on how to treat women. So sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, because me personally, I want to share everything with her. I want to do everything with her. When I got questions, I want to come to her with them. So that's what it was yesterday. Like, I had questions, and she felt attacked, thinking the questions was just about her. And it wasn't just about her. It was like about people in general in the situation that we was talking about. And it's something that I don't know and I don't do. So I'm asking her, is she like, motherfucker, well, hold on.
Hold up, I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
Hey, so many words, that's what she
That's what I told him. Like, no, that's when I get disrespectful like that. That's for other people. Yeah. No, I'm saying that's what I'm gonna do to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? What I really want to say, I'm not gonna say. But to somebody else, I will. So you have to be like a team player with your mate, because being in a relationship is kind of like marketing, advertising, business. It's all that when you really think about it. Because if me and him together, like we together, we're gonna use an example, me and you together, another chick walked by with a bigger booty than me, you know what I'm saying, or bigger breasts than me, or look prettier than me, or whatever the case, got longer hair or whatever, and you get distracted and you want that chick, or you go after that chick, you're like losing focus. So now the business is probably gonna go down, because you're adding another person into the business that probably ain't healthy for the business or whatever. That's why I kind of look at relationship as business, because if this don't work, right, say if you're trying to build something with somebody, right, and it don't work, now you kind of gotta like start over, or start your business over, or start your relationship over. I'm using business, but I mean like relationship, but it's still kind of like the same. You kind of got to start over. I mean, you can build yourself up and still stay up here, but when you was kind of like building with another person and that's your goal, you kind of like bringing business down, because now you got to start over with a whole nother person. Or you was risking this other person because she had a bigger booty, or I'm risking another guy because he got more money, or he looked better, or whatever the case. Like, what you think you want or can get with somebody else, you have to build that with that one person. And to me, it's like, two people can do so much more than one, you know what I'm saying? Or it's not even like so much more than one. You have a mate, a person that you can grow with, learn, build. It's just so much more that you can do if you don't think the grass is greener on the other side. And to
piggyback on what she's saying, I think we're both pretty good at that. Like, she has tunnel vision when it comes to a relationship. Like, it's all about me. Like, she's
like, that's the whole
it could
point
be 15 bodybuilders walk past and she'd be like, what bodybuilders? Like, what, huh? What are they at?
I mean,
like,
that's just him. No, I'm just fine. I'm just
and you know, as far as like all that, like, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to my woman ever. You know what I'm saying?
I got
like,
them hands.
But the thing is, like, we both understand, like, you know, it's always gonna be good looking people. It's always gonna be somebody who make more money or drive a better car, or, you know, I mean, it just is what it is. But
you have to
that
stay focused.
don't mean them people are for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think our focus as far as on each other is good. Like, we don't let any outside distractions come between us. We don't let any outsider mess up what we have going on. But we've seen a lot of people go through that and get distracted by stuff like that. I remember when we first started dating, she told me she was like this. We had went out to her house. Her cousin Greg had met us there, and me and him was, you know, met and talking while she was in the house. And he was like, let me tell you something about her. she
and I hate when people do that too.
He was like, she with you. Can't nobody around here be like, oh, either this or either that or this, that, and the third. Whatever she say she doing, she doing. If she say she with you, she with you. And it was like, okay, like, it made me feel good, because I'm like, he just, you know, said, look, man, I want to holler at you about this. It wasn't no, I asked him a question. It wasn't no, she told him, like, go tell him this. It was like some straight up real conversation, like man to man, like, look, bro, you got a good one. You ain't gotta worry about her stepping out. And
your male cousins know, like, your male cousins might not actually say nothing to you if they see you kind of being, we just gonna say trampy, slutty, whatever you want to call it. They might not say nothing to you, but they recording it in their head. Even your brothers. Now your brothers might say something to you. They actually might say something. Your male cousins might not. So for my cousin to go up to him and like say that stuff, trust me, he has been watching me over my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So he know the moves I make, how I do, how I am. If anybody know, he know, because it's my male cousin. You know what I'm saying?
You know, in the past, and that's something that the reason it meant so to me, because like I said, my past relationships, it was always in the back of my mind a thought like, what if this person isn't faithful to me? What if she's not being real? You know, like she could be hanging out with her girlfriends, and it's like, is she really with her girlfriends? Or, you know, like, did she go with her girlfriends just to go meet some other? Whereas, well, I like I said, I don't have a single thought like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's proven to me how real she is. You know, where she say she is, that's where she is. When she say she's going somewhere, that's where she going. You know, and then
period. No,
she really just is not got time for no bull crap, no nonsense. You know,
and that's what I mean by back to the business thought. That's just how I look at it. I don't have time to be restarting. I'm tired of restarting what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to get to. I can't get there, keep restarting. At that point, I might as well be by myself. I might as well focus on myself, because I can get to the goal by myself. That's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Keep restarting, you ain't gonna get there. But you might as well just focus on yourself at this point, because another person sometimes can be a distraction. If that person is not on the same page as you, they don't have the same goal. They don't even have to have like the same exact goal, but they have to have the finish goal. They have to have the ending zone.
So like, much better when they on the same page.
Yeah, like if they don't have, that's like, I don't know, like me and him can have two different goals. I can want to be this, he can want to be that. But if our finishing goal or what we want to be in life is the same, then we're going to meet and we're going to get there. You know what I'm saying?
And not to mention even the support, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to show her all the time. I support her with this YouTube thing, and she supports me with every endeavor I have, whether it's rubbing my back and rubbing my feet, besides, you know, taking care of home, you know,
and that's some trouble.
I mean, like, the support, like, we got each other back. Even like in situations like yesterday when we mad at each other, at the end of the day, we know we got each other back.
I ended up sleeping up in the bed. He came and
yeah, and like I said, that was another thing in our talk last night. She let it be known, like, I'm always the one coming for you. So last night I came for her. Like, let me show her like she ain't the only one who could do this. I do care about her. So let me come down here and tell her to bring her ass back up to the bed.
Hey, y'all, he snatched the cover off me like, come get in the bed. I'm like, oh, okay, come get in the bed.
Yeah, like she down here snoring. I done sent her a romantic song, like letting her know I care.
Knocked out.
And I'm up there thinking she down here crying, listening to the song. And she up there down here knocked out. I'm looking at my watch. Okay, she should be up here, but nah. I'm like, okay, maybe she wanted to listen to it 2-3 times. Like, okay, I'm about to go get her.
And I want to say thank you for coming to get me back, because if you didn't come get me, we wouldn't be doing this video today. You know, because I just couldn't do it no more. No,
this would have been a whole nother video, like, y'all.
I left my boyfriend.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Cause somebody go talk to him now.
Man, I remember the last time we had a little disagreement, we was like, it's over. Man, she would have got her cousin, was like,
I ain't gonna get my
cousin.
She
was like, call him,
you got me messed up. My cousin called me said, I'm about to call him.
She was like, call him, cuz.
Let me say, no, I didn't. I was like, I'm done. It's over. But anyway, well, I know we got the same goals. I really do like love you, but
aww, I love you too.
That yesterday, I think helped us grow a little bit more too.
Yeah.
I think you understand me a little bit more. I hope so. Even though you would have thought he already knew me, but sometimes people just forget.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta be reminding them.
You yet learning. I don't care. Every day you yet learning. You mate. Don't ever get so comfortable that you think you know them 100%.
Yeah, work together. Don't just think of stuff by yourself, because I used to be that person. I used to think of stuff by myself, think in my head, and I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna do it all in my head, and I'm gonna X you out. And I'm not like that. No.
Hey, another funny thing about the last time, she was like, I'm leaving. I was like, you can't leave because I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
She bust out laughing. She like, I'm trying to be
I was so mad, but I'm like, I said, I'm going to bust out laughing. Like, that's what I'm supposed to do.
And I'm like, I'm keeping your dog.
Yeah. And look, you ain't keeping my dog now.
Sure.
I mean, you can watch her sometime.
When we be like mad at each other, Carly be picking sides, boy.
Yes, she be choosing.
This shit go by her for a bit, and but that
like, I'm torn between the two. Don't make me pick.
And that's funny because she told me like dogs pick up
dogs
emotions.
Are so smart.
They know
if
when
I
you
cry,
sad and all that.
My dog is coming. She's coming to sit right there by you or lean up on you like, you okay, you good, we need to do a drive-by.
When we first got together, my boy Brian, he told me, he was like, it's a female dog, that dog is that's your dog.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they cater to men.
She's definitely.
And she was like earlier today, she was right there next to I had her rubbing her. As soon as I came in the room, she was like, oh, bye.
Left me.
It came and sat with me.
I know, I done had you 10 years. I'm about to leave you, drive you somewhere and leave you. I just wanted to keep it real and kick it with y'all a bit. If you watching somebody, I don't care whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they are influencers. I don't care what social media site it is. You're watching them, you're following them. They are some type of influencer. And I just want to be that influencer that show you the good side, show you the middle, show you the rough side. Because I want you to know that you ain't just going through the problems. I ain't just going through the problems. Everybody go through stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Go through stuff.
But it's how you get through them is what matters. You got to get through them. You can't just go through problems and stay stuck there, or relationship problems and stay stuck there. Whatever you go through, if your relationship ends, you have to be strong. Strong and keep it pushing. Or if you need to work it out, you have to do whatever it takes to work it out. Only if the other person is doing it too. Don't be no ride or die. Trust me, you're just gonna be dying. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I just wanted to keep it real with y'all because that's just who I am. I don't want to influence and show you all that, you know, goody stuff. Even though you should know everything ain't always goody. But if that's all I'm showing you, that's kind of like the image you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes people give all that great image, right? Then they'll break up.
Yeah.
And people will be looking like, what the, them? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that person to show you all my good endeavors, like all the good stuff, because I don't want you to be shocked if anything ever go on in my life or anything ever happen. And I just also mainly want to relate to you. I want you to relate to me, and I want to relate to you because I'm a real person behind the screen. You know what I'm saying?
So the next time we do this video, we gonna use ice cream.
Ooh.
We gonna have ice cream.
Yeah, I was telling him I'm gonna make me a banana boat at home. I'm gonna make me a banana boat. I used to get them from Dairy Queen all the time, but I'm gonna do my own. Let me know if y'all know what banana boats is, because I'm making me one.
After this video, I might go get her one.
You must know because you want some ice cream. We got ice cream though.
Yeah,
we got plenty of ice cream.
Make me some cookie and cream.
He thinks about some ice cream. We know this in Virginia. You think about some ice cream.
I started when she said let's get our drinks. I started to grab a bowl of ice cream.
That would have been cool too. Whatever, we just kicking it or whatever. You see, I got my pajamas on. First, I was about to put some clothes on, y'all. I was like, look, I'm keeping it real. This is called keeping it real. Make sure y'all comment down below on this video to chit chat with me. Y'all know I chit chat back.
Tell us some of the stuff y'all deal with.
Right. You know, I could give you some advice. I mean, I'm the type of person, I keep it all the way 100 though, because I don't sugarcoat, you know. I don't do that. So anyway, make sure y'all smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Do not watch this video and don't subscribe, and don't share it with your mama and your best friend. You have to do all those things too. And make sure you click the post notification bell. That way you will be notified, because I drop 2 videos a week, Wednesday and Sunday. But for now, your girl is out. Peace. You would not be mocking me. You would not. It wasn't.
Or even.
Bye, y'all.